Hello everyone, this is your favorite Asian boy. Trump admits to fraud at courthouse. Totally nuts. So I heard this news. Let's do reaction together on this video. Trump is in trending nowadays. I don't know why Biden is not in trending. Nobody supports Biden in US. Please tell me in the comment section. Are you a Trumpster or a supporter of Biden? So let's dive into the video without wasting any time. Let's see what is in the video. I'm very excited. Here we go.
Failed former President Donald Trump had his
Make sure to check the official video as well. Link is in the description.
New York City over this fraud lawsuit, and it did not go well for Donald Trump. I suggested yesterday that the post-fraud court appearances might be even crazier than Trump's COVID press conferences, and that is turning out to be the case. Trump seems to be admitting to the very fraud that he claims he didn't commit. I don't think Trump understands he's admitting to the fraud, but he is. Take a listen to what Trump had to say outside the courthouse yesterday. You really can't write this stuff.
So he's been given this information. It's now been proven to be false, such as Mar-a-Lago in Palm Beach, Florida, being worth $18 million when in fact it's much closer to $1.5 billion. And I appreciate very much the officials of Palm Beach calling yesterday and writing and saying that she was very wrong. That's not the way you value the property. So she said it was $18 million. It's $1.5 billion. Likewise, we've just recently sold two properties for many times what they were worth. Many times what they were worth in the financial statements.
Okay, so first and foremost, if Mar-a-Lago is worth $1.5 billion, then Trump owes some serious property taxes, which should be pursued right away, because for tax purposes, Trump has never argued that Mar-a-Lago is worth that amount. That's number one. This is sort of a circular argument, and a bunch of people emailed me about this. Trump says it's worth a ton because of the Trump brand. The Trump brand's value is based on the falsely stated real estate values that Trump has cited. Trump goes, the brand's worth a lot because of how much the properties are worth. And the properties are worth a lot because of how much the brand is worth, which is only worth that because of my false claims about the value of the properties. Completely circular, but importantly, if it's worth $1.5 billion, Trump owes someone a lot of money in real estate taxes. Okay. Trump then says, how could it possibly be fraud when you're telling the institutions, figure out for yourself what this stuff is worth? Okay, this is Trump continuing to rant and rave outside the courthouse, outside the courtroom, in the courthouse.
Absolutely no fraud. They all made money. They're all happy, 100% happy. And I think very importantly is everything, many, many warnings, page 1, page 2, and many pages. It says, please, you must understand that you have to do your own due diligence. And you
make sure to watch the video till then. I'll give my reviews in the end of the video.
Do not rely on anything. Do not rely on the financial statement.
And as Trump says, believe nothing I've told you. His lawyer over Trump's left shoulder looks physically pained.
Also, the financial statements are very strong in terms of cash, liquidity, and everything else. This case is a scam. There can't be fraud when you've told institutions to do their own work.
Trump is saying, yes, everything there was false, but I'm not liable because I told them you got to figure out for yourself what this stuff is worth. Unfortunately for Trump, that's not the way that this actually works. And Ron Filipkowski had a funny tweet or an excretion on X about this, where he said, translation, I lied about the value of all my assets, but I put a disclaimer on there that you can't really believe anything I say, so it's not my fault those suckers believed me. Trump then continuing and saying that the entire trial is rigged, he references the judge's clerk. This will be relevant in our next story about a gag order on Trump. So this is an important clip.
I think Trump don't trust the institutions, the courts.
Because this trial is a rigged trial. It's a fraudulent trial. The Attorney General is a fraud. And we have to expose her as that. You see what's going on. It's a rigged deal. deal. And frankly, you saw what was just put out about Schumer and the principal clerk. That is disgraceful.
Speaker Murphy, should
All right, so we're going to get back to that. Let's sort of like bookmark that to come back to, but Trump says the whole thing is rigged against him. And then lastly, Trump says he's going to testify. I would be shocked if Trump testifies. It would be a disastrous legal decision.
Yes.
Maybe he's not going to be able to be convinced by his lawyers not to, but here's what he said about testifying.
Will you be testifying?
Yes, I will. At the appropriate time, I will be. I think it's going very well. Everybody was given financial statements. The financial statements are extremely strong.
Okay, super strong statement, says Donald Trump. Trump says he will testify. I doubt it. I still would guess that everyone in Trump's orbit, not just his lawyers, will come to him and say, you do not want to testify. Do not testify. The risk for lying, the risk for perjury, the risk for further incriminating himself and embroiling himself in more problems is just so great, especially because it's all driven by Trump's egocentric narcissism, in which he thinks he's so much smarter than everybody else, so much more clever, articulate, and compelling as a speaker, that he'll just
I think
be
Trump
able
is
to
going to
convince
win the
everybody that he's
elections
telling
of
the truth. And of
2024.
course, that's not the way it has worked.
My
with
heart says
investigators
this.
so far.
I'm a
So
neutral
every
person.
day,
I'm not a supporter
Trump's
of Trump
post-court
and not
pre-court
a supporter of
appearances are getting
Biden as
wackier
well.
and wackier.
But
And now,
I'm
Trump has
watching
been
everybody
slapped
supporting
with
Trump
a gag order.
nowadays. I
Let's
don't know
talk about
why.
that next. Think of your most personal emails. If you're
If they
using a
support,
free
if
email
Americans
provider,
support
you should know that they're
Trump,
scanning
why
every
they
email
made
you send and
President
receive,
Joe Biden?
even after you delete it.
Please tell me in
They're
the comment
usually
section.
using the data to build a picture of your life.
As an
to show
Asian,
you
I'm
ads,
watching
which
the
many
presidency
find
of
creepy.
Joe Biden.
Our
It's
sponsor,
not
Start
an
Mail,
extraordinary,
never
it's just
scans
a
or tracks
normal
your emails.
president.
Privacy is what
But
comes
the
first.
Trump
And unlike other
time
email
was
services, when you delete an
very
email in
interesting.
Start
That was
Mail,
very
it is
interesting.
gone forever. It also protects your data
By the way,
blocking
everybody
tracking
knows about
pixels in
Trump
emails,
in
which
this
companies
area in
and
Asia. As an
hackers can
Asian,
use to track
everybody,
You can create unlimited email
familiar with
aliases to
Trump.
protect your identity
Nobody
and
knows
cut
about
down on
Biden.
spam.
Even he
You
is the
can
president
encrypt
right
every
now.
email.
So this is a video in which Trump admits to fraud at courthouse. I don't know if he's brave or what he is. His speeches are very interesting. Biden doesn't speaks like that, but he speaks very openly. That's why Americans are becoming fan of Trump day by day. I'm with US people. If US people are supporting Trump, then I'm with the US people. I mean majority. So in the next video, I'm going to react on the Trump songs, basically political songs which were released a month ago or 2 weeks ago. So make sure to subscribe this channel so that we can meet again. Till then, bye-bye.